Hello, Capricorn. This is for Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. This is your love reading or relationship reading, March 2020. Whenever you're watching, this is perfect. And this is Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. If you've found me and it's your first time here, welcome, welcome. I do all kinds of readings. I've done a run of cusp readings for the underserved cuspers out there. I do some straight sign readings, pick a deck when I feel like it, whatever moves me or people are asking about. I may open up some private readings soon. You're the first sign that I've told that to. It's just our secret. So Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Let's see what's going on for you. Okay. We will see about your energy, the person you're thinking about. So think about your person. We will do some clarifying on it, and we will pick some oracles as well. Okay, you are in the energy. Wow. You're in the fiery and or romantic or sensual energy of the Ace of Wands. You see your person as the Empress. Interesting. You feel about your person, the Star. So systems go on your side, Capricorn. They're in the energy of the Six of Pentacles. They see you as the Nine of Wands. They feel about you, the Hermit. Interesting. The joint energy between the two of you is the Five of Wands, at least during this time frame or coming into the reading. The potential obstacle is the Page of Wands. Advice, Six of Cups. Potential outcome, the Ten of Pentacles. And the bottom of the deck energy is the Two of Pentacles. So I'm going to put this off to the side. I think you can still see it. So let's see. Let me just get a read on this for you. I think you definitely are in the energy of wanting to re-spark something with this person if it's been through some issue. I actually think that for some of you, the energy of the Five of Wands that you're sharing is not a negative, because the rest of this is actually a very beautiful reading. I really think so. We're going to clarify, but this could be that you actually get excited to banter with this person and sparks fly. This could also be definitely for me like a sparks flying kind of a card. So, you know, you may have a sparks flying situation between the two of you, good, bad, or indifferent. We don't know. Could be a busy time. Oh, geez, I have a lot of things popping out here. Sorry. Could be a busy time for the two of you, or a choice needs to be made. Your person does see that you've been around the block with this situation or other situations. They see you as having, you know, staying power, but definitely that you've been battered and torn up a little bit throughout some of this. They may think they're being generous, but they may not be putting in as much. There's some uneven give and take here, I feel. But ultimately, the potential outcome, which is beautiful, is that there could be like the whole deal here. Ten of Pentacles. Okay, so what is this Ace of Wands about? Is that the energy you're in, or are you wanting to receive that? Because the hand is being offered to you, but building together, options or fantasy, and that same Ten of Pentacles is in the reverse. Right now for you, the fantasy or physical attraction could be outweighing the reality of the situation. You could be in a bit of wanting to build the fantasy up, building the connection up. You see the passion as the way through to this person for some of you, or that could be the basis for some of you. And it may be that it tips the scales on the practical side of the relationship, which is really interesting because Capricorn tends to be more pragmatic and practical. But you know what? That's just a sun sign, or that's just one aspect of your chart. So it really, you know, it depends. You see your person as the Empress. You see them as attractive, giving, loving, nurturing, creative. But the Tower is in the reverse, and you see them as avoiding an issue by their communication or by not offering up communication with you. You see them as being conflict avoidant, I think, that they're stepping over something. But you feel about them the Star. And we have the Two of Pentacles again. For me, the Two of Pentacles always has that infinity sign in it. It could be about a choice, it could be about juggling, it could be about the whole thing, about having a lot going on. But I just can't ignore the infinity symbol when I see it on a Two of Pentacles, on a Magician, or on the Strength card. So you do feel a spiritual connection with this person. But you're questioning if there's too much going on or if there's more than one person in the picture that is getting in the way of you having a victory with this person. And I don't know if you've had a battle or words over this, but the obstacle is definitely being able to ignite and make an offer and communicate. They're in the energy of the Six of Pentacles. They could be hurt and not communicating, holding back their giving, going within, retreating. They feel about you the Hermit, and the Hermit has shown up here in their explanation as well. They see you as Nine of Wands because they feel a conflicted push and pull energy from you. On the one hand, they see you as being loving and giving, but you aren't right now because you're being cautious. There's the Three of Cups in the reverse. Why aren't you coming? You know, Capricorn, why aren't you coming to reunite with me? Why can't we get victory? You're usually so loving. I usually can count on you for so much, like you're the giver, etc., etc. If you've started to hold back, some of you might be creating a healthy boundary or figuring things out. Even though you're positive on this, you might be doing a little bit of figuring this out. And for them, you might have done a little bit of a system interrupt where you're behaving a little bit not like you usually are, and they're noticing it. They feel about you the Hermit, that they feel about you like they're trying to release their stress about this, and they want to communicate. But now we have the Empress in the reverse. I don't know if they know how. I don't know if your person is blocked or has issues communicating or issues with conflict in partnerships. But this is an important partnership. This is a learning partnership for the two of you, I feel. It's definitely got the potential for a karmic, there's definitely a karmic potential here, whether that's good or bad or a learning process. Knight of Pentacles in the reverse, King of Pentacles, Knight of Wands in the reverse. So communication is stuck over this kind of heated or battling kind of energy between the two of you. At the heart of it, I think both of you want to be practical and see cooler heads take, the reins here, but you're definitely, one or both of you is not coming forward right now. I just have to say, I feel like one or both of you is not doing the outreach needed. There could be ego involved. Why is that happening? Why are the two Knights in reverse, but the King is in the upright? Somebody doesn't want to face any conflict, and you did have the Tower in reverse. You see them as not wanting to face conflict. And here we have the Nine of Wands again. So there's a struggle. The struggle is real. You both are a little defensive. Somebody wants to kind of hold their territory. Somebody in this mix is having a hard time, or both of you reaching out. It's like there's water under the bridge here. I feel like there's water under the bridge. And the more that's happened, or the more time that has gone by, makes it harder to reach out. Again, no offer coming. That's a challenge. No offer coming. That's a challenge. Death. The challenge is learning and making an ending, a clear ending, and learning the lesson and transforming. Because I'm talking challenge here. Yeah, the challenge is that there's not an offer coming forward. There's not the communication. But there's also not the proper closure to learn something here or to move it forward. The advice would be Six of Cups. Sometimes when you get so mired in the negative, you've got to go back to what was it that sparked things in the beginning. Carefully evaluate this, what's keeping you stuck at this crossroads. Again, no offer. Knight of Cups in the reverse, but Wheel of Fortune. So advice would be is to trust the universe. This is being divinely guided. This is being divinely guided. Yeah, so the healing will come when the lesson is learned and the chapter gets to close out properly. I don't know if it's going to happen in this time period we're talking about, but who knows? You know, I mean, this is not meant to be like a total predictor. We don't know. You have free will. The ultimate potential outcome is this beautiful Ten of Pentacles and reinforced by the Queen of Pentacles. That could be you, Capricorn. Not creating old patterns, not working on the same things you always have done, and coming together out of independence. All these practical pentacles are saying really good things to me. They're saying that there's a potential to create ultimately for yourself or with this person. Coming out of being separate. Yeah, so for now you might not come out of being separate, but there is some healing that you have to do first. There's not a coincidence that you feel in the energy of the star about this person. There is probably some healing that needs to happen to further this situation. Let's get some other clarifiers for you. What is going on? Capricorn, March 2020, in the relationship arena. What else does Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus need to know? March 2020. Divine Masculine. Guide. We saw the Hermit here twice. Admired. So I think there's mutual admiration between the two of you. Absolutely a mutual connection, attraction. If you have not a strong enough boundary or strong enough masculine that's coming through in yourself, call upon your own divine masculine. And that doesn't matter. Gender doesn't count in these readings. It's that we all have divine masculine and we all have divine feminine within us. So when it's on your side like this, if you're reading on this side, it's kind of telling me that, yeah, sure, this person can be your divine masculine, but more than that, to call upon your divine masculine, watch your boundaries, watch your voice. For many of you, you may need to go within and do some inner reflection here. Find your voice. Remember why, remember your strengths. That's what I really feel like saying. Remember your gifts. Remember why you shine. Start with you. Healing. Communication. The answer is yes. I think it's a matter of time. Your person needs to, is focusing on their own healing. You have the star all over. You are definitely mirroring each other. There's some healing that needs to go on both your sides for communication to then be able to happen. Unless it's already happening. I don't see it happening. I pulled like too many cards that are in reverse about offers and communication. But the answer is yes, meaning if you're wondering how your person feels about you, the one you're thinking about, they feel strongly, this fiery, the answer is yes. So whatever question you hold around them, do they still care about me? Do they think about me? Is there still a potential to talk at some point, to sew up loose ends, to transform in some way? The answer is yes. This is actually much more positive than it appeared. And also know that this is divinely guided. There's a World card, there's a Death card, there's a Wheel of Fortune, and there's a bunch of infinity here. So this is a divinely guided, important connection for you, Capricorn. So sometimes that's just really reassuring that you don't have to push. You can do whatever you need to do, but it's not going away tomorrow, okay? So don't feel that sense of loss and urgency if there's something awry right now. It's going to work itself out. for the greater good. And if you feel like you need to, you can go within and do what you need to do for you, but also hold that intention and hold that meditation and mantra that things work out in terms of the greater good. This is one of those. Okay, so I hope this helped in some way. Please let me know. I would love it if you would like the video. That helps me out. And let me know any comments if this resonated. And I wish you a lot of luck this March 2020 and around when you're watching it. Take care.